We are bedeviled by the mysteries of creation. Science can reveal the truths that lie behind these many questions. What we learn can unlock the true potential of humanity.
What's up everybody, Dapper Jeff here, and in case you didn't know, Overwatch is in the middle of their awesome Halloween event yet again. One of the coolest parts of it this year, in my mind, is the new Halloween-themed skin for Moira, the Banshee skin. Now, in case you couldn't tell, I'm a Moira main. And in honor of Moira, Halloween, and the fact that she is from the greatest nation on Earth, that's Ireland in case you were wondering, I'm gonna cook you guys a fantastic traditional Irish Halloween dish. So come with me into the kitchen. The components for today's dish are super simple. You need 2 pounds of peeled potatoes. I went with red because nothing says Ireland like red potatoes. 1 cup milk, ½ teaspoon of salt, 1/4 cup of butter, 1 bunch of chopped green onion, and because I'm Dapper Jeff and I love it, 1 pound of bacon.
You're a chancer.
All right, so step 1 is we take our peeled potatoes and we cut them in half, like so. So you want to take a nice pot and put your potatoes in, thusly, verily. And you just want to add just enough water to cover your potatoes. Gonna cover my potatoes in water. All right, next we light up our stove and we put our pot of potatoes and water on the fire. So we're just gonna sit here and let this go until it boils and the potatoes are soft, which should take about 20 minutes. I have here 1 pound of bacon. Now the original recipe doesn't call for bacon, but it's a Dapper Jeff recipe, so I'm adding bacon. So here I have 1 pound of bacon. And what I'm gonna do is just cut it into little pieces. And I know a lot of people are probably asking, hey Dapper Jeff, why are you holding your hand like that? Well, this way I can't cut my fingertips. I still have a firm base for the side of the blade, but it makes it impossible for me to cut my fingertips. Just my knuckles. All right, so now that we got our bacon cut up, we're gonna put it in our preheated pan, like so. All right, guys, so this right here is what we in the business like to call bacon foam. It's a good thing. It means the fat in your bacon is rendering out, so it's gonna leave your bacon extra crispy, just a teensy bit leaner, and super delicious. All right, guys, so my potatoes are still boiling, which is totally fine, because they need to be fork tender for me to mash. But while that's still going, the bacon has finished its transcendent journey to perfection. Look at that. That's some delicious bacon right there. I'm using our bacon apparatus, as I have lovingly named it, to scoop it out while still leaving much of the bacon grease still in the pan. I'll set it here in my bowl so I can use it in just a little bit. So no sooner do I say that I'm still waiting on my potatoes when I realize I need to check them. And when your fork can go right into a potato nice and easy like it was butter, that's how you know your potatoes are done. I'm gonna kill the heat and then over to the sink for the next bit of fun. All right, so now that we know our potatoes are done, I'm gonna take this pot of potato and boiling water. I'm gonna carefully put the lid over all but that little bit, but pour out that potato water. I don't need the water, I just need the potatoes. So in a little saucepan, I have 1 cup of milk. I'm using whole milk just because I like that extra little creaminess to it. Look at that. Simple, easy. I also have that 1 bunch of diced green onions, or not diced, but thinly chopped green onions that I'm gonna dump right in here. And this is the easy part. We're just gonna put this under high heat until it's warm. So that shouldn't take more than a minute or 2. Go ahead. So now that this is nice and warm, I'm gonna kill the heat and we're gonna move back over to our potatoes. Here's where it gets fun. I unveil the potatoes. Take this and Put the potato back into the pot. All right, and now for the fun part. Grab my masher, and I'm gonna start mashing my potatoes. Now I'm gonna do just like one round, really quick. And after that one round, now I take our 1/4 cup of butter, right into the potatoes. Try not to make this there. And I take our 1/2 teaspoon of salt, right into the potatoes. And I'm gonna go one more little round of mash. I'm not like, super mashing at this point yet. That. As you can see, there's still big chunks in my potatoes, and that's okay for now. Because now I put in what I will argue makes this Irish champ, that is the name of the dish, a real champ. The milk and green onions. Mix that all in there. Gonna use my potato masher to pull this out. And I just mash all of this together until it's a nice, creamy mix. And that's the point, is it's not supposed to be like super lumpy. It's gonna be creamy and delicious.
Are you finished?
And so most people will tell you this is where you stop with Irish champ. But I'm not most people. I'm Dapper Jeff. And because this is a special dish for my favorite holiday and in honor of my favorite Overwatch character, I'm gonna add a special ingredient. Now we put in the bacon. And I mash again. I'm gonna mash some of that bacon right into this potato. So as you can see, it's gonna be a little, I don't want to say runny, but very creamy. It's not gonna be like a thick, sticky, congealed mass. They have nice, fluffy, creamy mashed potatoes. All right, guys, so I'm Dapper Jeff. I'd like to thank Moira from Overwatch. I want to thank Blizzard for creating Overwatch. And once again, Moira for the inspiration for this fantastic Irish Halloween dish. Sláinte. I'm Dapper Jeff, and I hope you've been well fed.
Ia hauna honadich.